But let's jump into our favorite weekly topic. Before we jump into Wet Boys, I just want to say, check out twitter.com/mostvalepod. We've had a couple people. I think we've had like 4 or 5 people jump into the DM, start talking to us. Our good buddy Negro Damas is back. He was telling me all about LaMelo Ball. So if LaMelo Ball pans out to something, Negro Damas called it. So shout out to him. And then I
mean, he's supposed to be the best of the Ball trio. He is. Apparently,
I don't know about that.
LeVar at the beginning, like it was Lonzo's good, but LaMelo's supposed to be the best.
Anyways, let's jump into Wet Boys. Lonzo has never been a Wet Boy. Actually, the first ever Wet Boy was Patrick Beverley because he dad dicked Lonzo. So shout out to Pat Bev. But let's jump into Wet Boys. This is the weekly segment where we talk about the soggiest of shooters, the dampest of dudes, the moistest of men. These are the players that absolutely went off in the past week, had phenomenal performances, crazy stat lines, historic performances, jaw-dropping moments. These are the guys that we give credit to. These are the real MVPs of the NBA season, because if James Harden doesn't get one this year, if he's not the MVP again, it's going to be a damn shame. If you think Giannis is the MVP, you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. It's absolutely wrong. You have never seen a more dominant offensive player than James Harden, and if James Harden wasn't on the Rockets, they'd be sold. They are that bad of a team. They'd be that. Obviously, they would be sold because Houston's a great market. But they'd be horrible.
They would be 14th still.
What?
14th in the West.
I don't know about 14th. They'd be better than like
the Suns.
The Suns would be worse because the Suns would be 15th.
Okay.
I don't know. They'd probably be better than.
That's where they were when they started the streak, though.
That's true. Where would you put them? Where would you put them in the West? Would you put them below the Lakers?
If we
without
to
James
start
Harden.
The season
without James Harden, take James Harden off.
Yeah, they're below the Lakers.
Below the T-Wolves?
Yeah, they're probably right in that Grizzly range.
Okay.
My favorite team in the world.
And
the
that's
Grizzlies.
the thing. You take the Bucks off. You take Giannis off the Bucks. They're still like a 4 or 5 seed. Like they're still making the playoffs. They're better than the Pistons.
Yeah.
So especially with Bud as their coach.
Mid, Bud, Bledsoe, Brogdon.
So the real MVP.
Big Splash Mountain.
So you're saying without Giannis, they're just the Hawks of the North.
Pretty much.
Yep.
But the thing is that I want to get to is James Harden's not a Wet Boy this week.
Surprisingly, he had a great performance.
Yeah, put up 61 points and like 27 or something, 24 in the first quarter. Yeah. He's not a Wet Boy this week.
He's amazing.
Ricky, start us off with your Wet Boy.
So my Wet Boy is a guy when he was in, like when we were talking about his draft class, this was before us three, this was before the fast break became a thing.
Born.
Mario Hezonja is a Wet Boy for the first time ever because he joins a just unique class of characters headed but no, Kurt Heinrich is not a bum, good sir.
He's a bum.
He joins the unique class of guys who might not be the leader of their team, but they can do one thing. They can stop LeBron James.
LeBron stoppers.
And Mario Hezonja, given the look also to LeBron, like the straight disrespect of like, how dare you drive on me? How dare you, LeBron James, drive on Mario Hezonja? Did you not see what I did to Giannis a couple weeks ago where I put my nuts right in his face?
Yeah.
So Mario Hezonja, he's got nuts of steel, and he had one of the best blocks of the year, the play of the year in my book. He gets his first Wet Boy.
It's pretty incredible.
I don't know about incredible. He did 2 great things this season, but mostly that's been a bad contract.
The fact that DeAndre Jordan pushed him into it too also helped. If you watch from the back, his hand's just on his back the whole way.
Still a bad contract for the Knicks.
No,
he has not been great.
What are you talking about?
He hasn't been great.
It was a toss-out contract. It was, hey, a former top pick in the draft. We'll throw some money on for a year, see what happens.
I mean, like it's not going to be, it's not like a Mozgov.
Do you expect them to nail down a big free agent last year?
I'm just saying. No, I'm just saying, like
this year.
He was supposed to take a leap because we saw what he did with the Magic late in the season. Yeah, and he's been worse.
Because they put him as 4. Yeah. But then the Knicks refused to use a point guard or an offensive system and decided this is iso ball, baby. Get out the way.
Grind, baby.
Anyways.
No, there was no grit or grind.
Dave,
it was just... Sorry.
No, go ahead.
It was just iso ball and shitty point guards.
I mean, that's... Outside of the iso ball, that's pretty much the Magic. It's just shitty point guards.
Yeah.
Let's go to your Wet Boy,
at least. My Wet Boy nearly was Joel Embiid. He had a couple great performances, but I got to go to the guy who gets it done, and the G stands for gets, and it's Jimmy Butler. He had a great week. 24 points, 5 boards, 5 assists, shooting pretty well, 44 and 40 respectively. But the thing is, when it's clutch time, you go to Jimmy Butler.
Because he gets buckets.
He is the fourth quarter master right now, and the 6-game win streak by the 76ers could not have been done without Jimmy Butler. Locking down games in the fourth quarter, hitting big shots, and playing selfless defense out there. So, credit to him. Also, shout out to Jimmer Fredette. Coming back to the NBA. Give it one more try, buddy. The Suns signed him. We'll see.
For the rest of the season, what are the expectations for Jimmer?
I expect he gets just turnstiled on his first play on the court. Like, he's going to be up there, and either he just gets shook or just they run right past him. But he'll hit threes from midcourt. Like, that's,
will he? So he really didn't
100%.
He really didn't do that in the NBA.
100% he will. 100%.
All right. Real quick, I'm gonna look up Jimmer Fredette's China stats just to see what we
Insane
got.
numbers.
No, I want to play a game.
Oh,
All
okay.
right. So, oh wow, did he really? Wait, where's the year by year? Oh, this is the year by year. Oh wow. Okay. So his international stats this season, his points per game at 45 games, shoot 47.6% from the field, 41% from three on 11.8 attempts, and 91.6% from the free throw line. He's averaging 36 points.
Yeah.
I was gonna put the over under his for most in an NBA game this season at his average in China, but it's again 36
really
points.
great.
So let's put it at like 25 over under Jimmer for 25 points this year.
My mind's
at
telling
any
me no, but I feel like Devin Booker's going to sit down a game or two towards the end, and Devin Booker is going to be okay with giving the green light over to the big shot taker in Jimmer.
I'm going to say no. He gets the most he'll get is 18.
18?
18.
You're really low on Jimmer, huh?
Like that's
It's
like
Jimmer.
his cap.
How
Like
do you not love Jimmer?
he gets an 18.
I don't know, man.
Sean?
I think I don't know about 27. I'm trying to find his career high, but
It's
can't
a huge number from China, I'm sure.
search. Oh no, God, not from China.
I was like,
in the NBA.
I think he put up like 70 or something in China.
Oh no, not in the. So he put up two. Sorry, his career high in 2015-2016. That year was 4. Let's see. The next year 14. Did he ever have a 20-point game in the NBA?
Now you're making me
24. 24 against the Knicks. Shocker. In 2014. Let's see. Points 22 against Phoenix in 2012, and then his rookie year he put up 20. So 22 is his highest. So
24 is his highest.
24 is his highest. So you have to set a career
It'll be a
high
career
at 25. If he's got 8 and setting screens, he'll do it.
Oh.
Booker on the bench, 8 and setting screens, he'll do it. 27 points per
It's
for
the
Jimmer.
Suns. It's the end of the year. Like,
Fuck
who
it.
else should take shots?
Fuck it.
It should
Why
be
not?
Jimmer.
Let's should take shots.
Let's go to my wet boy. No relation to Jimmer, I think. D'Angelo Russell.
You're safe on that one.
You don't think he's related to Jimmy Butler?
No.
Or Jimmer Fredette at all?
Nope, neither.
D'Angelo Russell, he was getting buckets like Jimmer used to at BYU, but D'Angelo Russell leading a historic comeback against the Kings. 32 points per game in this week, 12 assists, 3 steals, 49% from the field, 42% from 3. You thought they were down and out, dead in the water. Bogdan hit a shot that put him up like 104-79, and D'Angelo Russell leads the comeback, scores 27 in the fourth. Red hot. It felt like he was not missing in that fourth quarter. It was absolutely incredible. He was getting off shots too that it looked like his feet weren't even under him. Like they were just like bad formed threes, and he was just sinking them. And it was
what he does.
It was the nice sound where it's like nothing but net. And it's just like whoosh. Yeah, it's the best. So D'Angelo Russell getting buckets, absolutely fantastic. And you gotta max him at this point, right?
Yeah.
What team's not gonna at least? I mean, if you're not the Nets, you might not give him the max right away.
Magic,
but some teams
and the Suns would both throw near max money at him.
Why near max? Why not
Maybe
just max?
They might throw max. It might be max.
Kid's 23,
and he's an all-star.
He's great.
Yeah.
And the Lakers traded him for nothing, and for cap relief.
And that's the thing you forgot.
Garbage.
This week, shooting that shot, and then what? Telling the Staples Center to shh, be quiet.
Simmer down
be
now.
quiet.
Y'all ain't going to the playoffs.
No, they're not. And Brooklyn Nets are. So, what year is it? LeBron James is not making the final, the playoffs.
Is this 2000? 2000? Early 2000s when the Nets were like a finals
How old was
team?
D'Angelo Russell? Like 10? Maybe. That's the thing. Is like D'Lo's incredible, and D'Lo's making the playoffs, and LeBron James isn't.
Interesting stat. The last time LeBron didn't make the playoffs, around 95% of the league was not in the league.
Yeah.
That's how long it's been.
Not surprising.
Damn. Shout out Nasri too. Anyways.
For no reason.
No, shout out to Nasri.
I'm surprised you didn't do what I did a year ago today and give a wet boy to a tourney kid like Nasri.
No, I mean the only reason we did that last year was because it was a what was it called? It's a
16 over a 1.
Yeah, 16 over 1.
I doubt that's ever going to happen
unless someone
almost did it again.
Unless someone beats Austin Carr's record for most points in a tourney, I doubt that's gonna change.
So Ja, you got to get it done. Ja's got to get it done.
If Ja wins the Natty over Zion,
no,
well they play the final.
They
play the final 4.
I think that
it'd still be over him. Yeah.
If the only way Ja gets one is if he wins.
Yep.
If he wins the what's it called? The tourney. Or beats Zion, or if he puts up 20, 20, and 20 in the tournament. If he does that, then yeah. But I mean, it's going to have to be a historic thing for him to get a wet boy this early. But he'll be getting plenty next year.
I'm sure.
Let's jump into the fantasy update real quick. We are now in second.
Oh, no.
101 points. We are in second place. So we are 2 points behind Super Hippo. So 103, 101. Let's see where we need to make a run.
I think that's Kyle's team.
Kyle.
That's just his name, Kyle.
Oh. Well, there's 2 Kyles.
Yeah, I don't know which one. I know it's Kyle.
Well, Super Hippo. I know he's reached out to us on Twitter. I just know him by his Twitter avatar.
The Kyle R, who's in the fantasy baseball league as well.
Gotcha. Let's look at least where we need to improve. Field goals made, we are in 4th. Field goal percentage, we are still not doing too hot. We are in 9th place. Free throw percentage, we're also in 9th place. 3-pointers made, we are in 2nd. 3-point percentage, we are in 3rd. Rebounds, we are number 1. I'm wondering if we can just... All right, so we have a 400 rebound lead. Do you think we could just bench Drummond
and play somebody else who actually can hit shots?
Yeah, just bench Drummond because, I mean, like, he's only good for rebounds.
Probably.
All right. Assists, we are 3rd. Steals, we are 1st. Blocks, we are 3rd. And points, we are 4th.
That's a lot of lead. You're right.
Let's look at the free agents and see who we can add because we got to make a run here, and I cannot just lose because I mean, we were number 1. It felt so good.
It did.
So let's look at some of these players.
So we want field goals made, is what you said?
Field goals made or field goal free throw percentage. Those are the ones that we are very low
The
on.
top in field goals made are like Emmanuel Mudiay, JaVale McGee at 5.6, 5.1.
But JaVale can't hit free throws.
And free throw percentage is
Marco
Lonnie
Bellinelli.
Walker. Let's see.
Lonnie Walker's hit 6.
Take guys who've actually taken
Bellinelli's hit 110 out of 121. Al-Farouq Amino's hit 124 out of 145. Shabazz Napier 115 out of 138. Shamet has taken 70 out of 84. He's shooting 83%. I mean,
that could work.
We could take Batum. He's hit 77 out of 89. We need someone who's going to be playing. That's the thing. So I think that Shamet's a good ad. I think
his numbers recently, they're on a 4-game win streak, which is nice. Go Clippers.
Farouq Amino could be a good ad.
He's very spur the moment for his free throws. He has multiple 0 games, so he's like 2 of 2, 3 of 4, 4 of 4, 3 of 3. But so I think that could work out.
What about Bellinelli?
He's getting like 9 shots a game.
Bellinelli's going to be one that's, I mean, because he's put up 12, 11, 9, 17, and 11.
What about Damari Carroll?
3-pointers. What about Damari Carroll?
I mean, I'm looking at his free throws, and of course, most of them are like 2 of 2, 3 of 4. There are some where it's like 5 of 5, 7 of 8.
75%.
10 of 13 against Denver.
I think Bellinelli might be our best bet. Just he gets to the line often, and he gets enough shots, and it's Spurs team.
Yeah, the thing, too, is DeMar Carroll's shooting 39% from the field. So that's one that would take me back because 39% from the field, that's bad. We're not doing hot on that.
Oh, we also have to drop Malcolm because he's out for the regular season.
So.
That's right. Well, yeah, we can. So we can make 2 moves. So let's pick up Bellinelli. Bellinelli's shooting 42% from the field.
We'll make 2 moves. Drop Brogdon, then we're just going to drop Drummond.
Not dropping
we don't need him.
We're not going to drop him outright.
No, we're not going to drop Drummond because someone can take him and win rebounds. Let's find field goal percentage. Brogdon has made 378 and shoot 50%. JaVale, should we do JaVale?
I said JaVale.
Jetty?
Got the...
Jetty could work.
Jetty, he's shooting 42% from the field and 78% from the line. Bryn Forbes, 44% from the field and
We're just taking the entire Spurs? Is that the plan?
Malik Beasley, 48% from the field and 90% from the line. So he doesn't hurt us from the line. He doesn't go a ton. Moutier too. I think someone said Moutier.
Yeah, he was at the top for rookie.
Or Shea Gilgeous, 47% from the field, 80% from the line. Gonna get us assists.
But he only makes about 4 a game.
What? For what?
4 shots a game.
Yeah, but he's a leader in field goals made. That's the thing.
Yeah, I'm good with any of those guys. I think I'm flipping through numbers.
Moutier and McGee are gonna, if they're gonna get us
Wesley
about 5,
Matthews,
6.
81% from the line and 40% from the field. Give us threes. I'm just trying to find guys. I'm trying to find bigs that can shoot free throws, which is impossible.
Moutier in his last 6 games.
It doesn't even need to be
Thomas
a big.
Bryant, 62% from the field, 81% from the line.
Pretty good. I'm just saying Moutier in his last 6 games has had 21, 14, 28, 7, 15, 21.
What do his free throw numbers look like?
Free throw numbers. He had a 9 out of 10 game, which is going to skew this a bit. 3 per game, 94%. So, I mean, Moutier's pretty much been given the keys to the end of the season for the Knicks. So I think Moutier might be a worthy pickup. He's had a couple of rough ones, but like...
We got a lot of guards, though.
Yep. But, I mean, it's assists.
Well, it doesn't have to be a center because we can just put DeMarcus at the center, and then we have the...
Yeah, but when they're all playing at the same time, we need to have some flexibility.
I don't know. We'll see. I'm cool with Bellinelli and Moutier. I'm cool with if we want to go Shea or Thomas Bryant.
Let's do Moutier. Who are we dropping, though, for Moutier?
Brogdon.
We already did that. To pick up Bellinelli.
Oh, I didn't know you
I
did
thought we
that.
were just swapping Drummond to the bench for him and moving DeMarcus into the center.
To pick him up.
We had to pick up both Moutier and Bellinelli.
Right. Oh, okay.
So we need to drop somebody else.
I saw an empty.
So just leave it
earlier.
Just leave it. Don't pick up Moutier.
Ricky.
We could drop Derek White.
Sure.
Derek White's been hot though.
Yeah, I'd hold on Derek White, I guess.
Okay. All right. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna not pick up Moutier. So we'll start benching Drummond, and then we'll roll with the team we got. Hopefully we can keep up super hippo. For first place. Hopefully we can beat them and take back what is ours in the fantasy league.